What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to the SainAsylum Podcast, the Sunday edition. This is the one that you can pretty much plan around. The other joints I be doing, I just be popping on this joint type shit. But yeah, on Sundays, I usually have myself and a crew of people. A lot of people from my crew cannot make it today, but I got my boy J Mitch in the building. J Mitch, what's going on, bro?
Man, what it do? What it do? Yes,
man,
sir.
It's all good, man. Probably gonna have I had somebody else say they might be a late arrival, but I'm not gonna announce that name to who might be popping on. Let me get my stuff together, man. I love StreamYard, bro. But it just be some shit about this job sometimes that be getting on my nerves, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, bro. Hold on. All right, that still ain't right, but hold on.
Oh yeah, it's getting there.
That shit pissing me off, bro. Fuck it. We just got and I know I got the lighting, so I don't know what the deal is. Comments are open, y'all. Please comment. Whether you're on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, all your comments will come here. Thank y'all for hopping in today. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for hopping on today. Good to see y'all. Good to have y'all. We're gonna talk about two things today, J Mitch. We're gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it light. I want to make sure we do these every Sunday, man. But I don't want to hold people time up. Don't want to hold your time up, my brother.
Hey man, we got time to shine, man. It's the time to shine.
My girl Jasmine in the chat, she said she got a lot going on today. She's a cast member, of course. Jasmine said she got a lot going on. That's my homie, man. I be pulling the Jasmine.
That's the Jazzy.
Jasmine, one of the goddamn things out here in these goddamn streets. Goddamn it.
You better know it. You better know it.
Jasmine said she going for the freaking anime look all summer on you hoes.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all give her a follow, man. She is
a partner, man.
Amazing.
Man. She'll pop out on y'all for real.
Yeah, she'll pop out literally. For real. You're gonna see the picture and it's gonna be too late. You're gonna miss her.
My guy Hoover the Don says, should we go after Klay Thompson via a sign and trade?
No. Absolutely not.
This ain't really the sports day, Hoover the Don. On Sunday, we be talking other shit. We gonna talk some Bronny and Bronny stuff, but on Sunday we just be on some other type shit, bro. So but the answer to your question is no. Right. Bro, we just love fucking names so much when it come down to the crib.
Bro, it's like a Mercedes Benz, bro, with 300,000 miles on it. It might look right.
Klay Thompson is 35 years old. The last game he played, and he was 0 for 10 from the field. Like who gives a fuck?
That man getting into the Chris Paul realm now. So
man, bro, and then if you talking about sign and trade, like I don't know what Golden State was talking about paying them, but you talking about like he dude probably won't about he's gonna take the MLE. He's going to Dallas, bro. Yeah. But he's gonna take the MLE. Yeah. He might go to Philly.
Cuban gonna pay him. Somebody will pay him. You know, it's a gimmick at this point, man. It's a gimmick move.
I like the Grizzlies just like they are, bro. To be honest with you, if you don't do shit else, 8-9 rotation straight.
Bro, that Ratchet is out.
Yeah,
he gonna be walking around. What's the dude on the wire? This is how we gonna be all season.
Yeah,
we gonna show up on the block. Folk gonna be running like, oh man, here go them folk.
Here come the goddamn Grizzlies. But yeah, man. But yeah, this is we got a couple things to talk about. Number one, my girl Chris said, "Don't nobody want that bomb for sure." Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about a couple things, man. We're gonna start this joint off talking about this nepotism shit, man. Because y'all niggas learn a new word. Y'all about to run that motherfucker to the goddamn ground. Yeah, everybody talking about nepotism. Niggas need some nepotism, man. I'm down for nepotism. Give me some goddamn handouts, man. Look
bro, out. That word ain't been used in the lexicon of American dialect.
I thought that shit means fucking dead people. What that shit mean? What's the word it mean when you fucking dead people, bro? What that?
It's a fetish. Damn, what is
y'all know what the word is for fucking dead people? Comment, please. I thought it was nepotism, but I found out, it ain't. So yeah, y'all. Yeah. Jasmine should know. I think we made public with Jasmine. Necrophilia, yeah, there you go.
Necromania, yeah. The obsession with dead people and being attracted to dead people.
Yeah, look at Jasmine. She knows. Jay, let me find out. You seen some victims of some necrophilia at your line of work. over my dead body, we can make that happen.
Oh,
nepotism, niggas and nepotism. Y'all lost y'all minds. It's just a word we just using a lot, and it's basically basically by definition. I believe that the true definition is what's the word? I think the true definition is like when somebody that you either family with or related to or friends with gives you favor that you don't deserve, or position that you don't deserve based on those credentials alone.
Okay, yeah. According to Wikipedia,
sign me up for that, bro. Like I think everybody else in the world benefits from it, but like black people do it, and niggas themselves are out there talking about, oh man, I ain't blah.
And I think they getting lost. They getting lost in what the definition really is. Like you said, when you read the definition of nepotism, it's giving somebody an advantage or privilege, and it's not just based on people in your family. It's it could be friends, it could be relatives, it could be old co-workers, old associates. It's just not family tied.
Yeah.
Like some people are creating a buzz around this word, like, oh, that shit's popping out because they related. No, nepotism is found in other places, linked to more than just people that are related to you.
So it's like, this is my thing, bro. Shout out to my boy. Can't remember his goddamn name. He's one of my favorite podcasters in the world, man. From the Pivot, man. Come on, Jason. You know what I'm talking
about. I'm fucked up with names too.
Him.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark, my nigga. They was talking about. Yeah. He was talking about the whole thing. He was saying that what LeBron did, what the LeBron and Bronny situation is not nepotism because LeBron can't draft Bronny.
I feel him. It's a technicality, but it's still
a position of power to draft Bronny. So I kind of hear what he's saying, but that shit's still nepotism. I don't care, man. Like we have been the victims of not having these advantages forever. So why am I mad at LeBron for? And that's one thing I will say that that he talked about was like LeBron is being rewarded for his greatness. Like if he's gaining enough equity within the league, within the organization, for them to draft his kid, why are we mad at that, man? Like it is nuts, man.
Can't be.
Here's the thing that y'all are doing that I need y'all to stop doing. I need y'all to stop talking like Bronny took somebody's spot. Bronny ain't took nobody's spot, bro. He ain't took nobody's spot. Now, if Bronny win the first round of the draft where it's guaranteed money there, I can get.
Then we can have that conversation.
Then we can have that conversation. He didn't take anybody's spot. Only thing that Bronny did, he took somebody's spot to get their name called in the draft. Most dudes who get picked after pick 40 don't make it in the draft nowhere. They don't make it to somebody's roster. You know what I mean? They just.
How many draft picks are there total?
60. He was taking 55 out of 60, bro. Like them dudes at the end of the draft do not make rosters, bro.
If you want to make that argument, like, oh, he took somebody's spot, it's 60 dudes that got picked, and technically they took somebody's spot.
But all them 60 dudes not gonna be on nobody's team.
One thing I heard that was great was when Jay Will was on first take Get Up, one of the ESPN shows, and he kind of went on a tangent about it, and he did the same thing. He defended it. I like his point because what he argued was, we have to start worrying about it when the person didn't deserve the advantage or the so-called hookup or whatever. He said he's been to practices where he's seen Bronny there an hour or two before practice. He stays after. You give advantages to people who you think deserve it. Now, that doesn't happen all the time in other instances of what you want to call nepotism. We could go down the line, and it's just not in sports. Like, we literally have been voting for president for the highest office in the land, and it's been based off nepotism. I mean, whether it was
they're telling us who should be the candidates, like the people who come up to be in these candidates for these primaries and all that type of stuff, for these, party elections and all that. It's all nepotism. Like it's all.
You're not there.
Who did you hook up with? Who did you hook up with to get you promoted to be a candidate? Like all that stuff is. It's all nepotism, bro. Yeah.
The most common one and the funniest one, hands down, is George W. Bush.
Keep talking, fam. Keep talking.
George Bush basically ran off the strength of his father's name, George Bush Sr. That man tried to get drafted. He didn't get drafted. Basically, his whole political run was based off him failing at other stuff. And because of the Bush name, he was able to be in a position to not only get nominated for the Republican primary, but get pushed up as the Republican nominee and subsequently won. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, we can have that conversation about the unfair advantages that we don't get to see as Black people that other races provide their loved ones, their relatives, their friends, one up. We can have that conversation, but like you said, what we not gonna do is shame the advantage that we need to be giving people that are related to us that deserve it, and people that are our friends that deserve it. I'm sitting here on this pod. If you want to call this nepotism. You call me and say, hey man, I got something I'm working on. I want to bring you in. You could have went to anybody else. I ain't got no podcast experience. I don't have any of that. But you saw something in me that they wanted to give me an advantage or whatever, a leg up, an opportunity.
You my
nepotism,
niggas, I didn't run applications
to show love. Come on, now you got to be able to show love to people who you think deserve it. You can label it nepotism all you want. I think nepotism in its truest form of the definition is something when somebody doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? That's not nepotism, ain't when you put somebody on that you think deserves a shot.
Right. It ain't like Bronny wasn't a high level basketball player. We gonna talk about that too. We can talk about something else too, man. Yeah, Jazz, I wasn't taking and speaking of nepotism, I saw Jasmine. Jasmine always has like funny posts. Like she has a very quirky humor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw Jasmine post that she like popped up on some white boys podcast. And I'm like, what is she talking about? So I clicked it, and she was like on some national podcast, like these famous ass white comedians, right? And fucking Jasmine's on the screen, and they were talking about her titties, like, and they were talking about, because Jasmine was talking about what she does for a living, and it was somebody she probably waking people up from the dead and all kind of shit. He was like, imagine people asking what the cause of death was, and you walk in and see this woman's boobs.
And you done stroked out, like.
Right. But yeah. So I reached out to her like, do you want a podcast? Because I'm trying to put a podcast together. And I think you'll be good. She was like, I never did this. I don't care. Like, you light skinned, your titties big, you funny, you pretty. I mean, it'll be fine. Trust me. Like, it's gonna work. I promise you this shit gonna work. Like, I'm saying, it's gonna be fucking awesome. And speaking of my niggas, man. Speaking of my niggas, goddammit. Coming to the stage, welcome to the stage. The queen of South Memphis, the queen of hospitality in the city of Memphis. If you are a bartender, if you are a waitress, server, you work in the hospitality industry, you just started, I guarantee you, this woman probably show you how to do your shit, man. Coming to the stage, my nigga, Jill is in the building. Jill, what's up with you, baby?
Hi, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, another beneficiary of nepotism. My nigga Jill.
Man, listen, I honestly think people don't understand. My biggest issue with people talking about nepotism is that they don't understand what nepotism means.
Right. Mm-hmm. Niggas just learned a new word, man.
And they've decided, given context clues, that it means something that it doesn't. Yeah, folks slow. So I don't even have that conversation with you. If you can't tell me what it means, what the fuck is we talking? We already ain't got nothing to talk about.
Right. Now let's have a. I don't like talking sports on Sunday, but this is my sports Sabbath, right? So, but I have to explain the context of this Bronny James situation. All right. First of all, Bronny James was a high-ranking basketball player coming out of high school, right? He wasn't just LeBron's son. He actually did have the juice where people were saying, okay, that kid eventually is going to be an NBA player. Mm-hmm. In essence, all that the Lakers did was sped up his developmental situation. Where basically, this is my prediction. I think that Bronny James will not sign a deal with the Lakers. I think that would be absolutely absurd. I think that what will happen is he will either sign a two-way deal or they'll give him what you call an Exhibit 10 deal, which means you'll come to camp and you'll be one of the last people we cut from the main roster, and you'll be on our G League team. That's an Exhibit 10 deal, right? With that being said, the Lakers can cut and waive him all season long, like we saw with the Grizzlies back when we had I'm trying to think of a player that's an example. The little light-skinned dude with the
the one Chris called what you call on Twitter.
The little bitty dude. I can't think of his name. Jacob Gilliard, right? We would constantly cut him and bring him back up when we need
yeah.
And I think that's what they'll do because nobody else is going to sign him, right? So he'll be in the G League. They'll bring him up when they need to. They'll cut him, sign him. And he'll just kind of be in their developmental situation. Only thing that the Lakers really did with Bronny was put him in development. They got him out of college and put him in the G League. And it's no different than these kids who never went to college and went straight to the G League anyway. Really, that's all they did was sped up his developmental process. But that's all I got. But say what y'all was saying.
Go ahead, Jill.
I don't know nothing about what you said.
Yeah, they probably all went over your head, love.
I'm not even sure who. I'm guessing. I'm realizing that Bronny is LeBron James' son.
Right.
That's where it ends and begins for me.
Right. But
all right, G. What's your favorite sport? G, what's your favorite sport you like to watch?
Breaking niggas.
You watch those sports?
I like watching car. I like watching like NASCAR racing.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily NASCAR racing.
Never mind.
Like international racing, but I do like watching racing. Car racing.
Okay, like, perfect example.
People watch tennis or golf in the background. Like I can put on racing in the background and chill.
So you remember Dale Earnhardt, right?
Yeah.
Junior, his son. Right. Nobody calls that nepotism. Like that's something like race car driving. You got to know somebody, and even the saying itself, like you got to know somebody to be in some of these rooms. You got to know somebody to be in some of these industries. They don't call that nepotism. They just call it you're following your father's path. You're following your parents' path, and all of a sudden we're not talking about that with Bronny. I mean, it's gonna always be a crazy narrative around LeBron because he's so polarized. You know what I'm saying? So that it's just funny how all of a sudden everybody know a brand new word to throw around and use.
This like everybody was saying diabolical last month. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I hate that young Harriet not here because this would be what I'm about to say, I just hear myself saying it in the young Harriet voice, right? Like we live in Memphis, right? Mm-hmm. We live in Memphis, and we had the Ford family, who was like a political family forever, right?
Funeral homes.
We never. Board. That's classic nepotism, but it's just kind of way. I mean, okay, and I mean it's crazy, but like
but nobody's not qualified.
There you go, Gia.
Right.
That's the disconnect.
That's what we're not understanding. Nobody's not qualified. Mm-hmm. It's only really truly nepotism is if you had no chance being there in the first place.
On your own, yeah.
On your own.
Now, Bronny would not have got drafted this year on his own. Like, I'm not denying it. But him,
I have no idea.
But the end result of what will end up with Bronny is not an unfamiliar path. Like, it's not. It wouldn't have been an unlikely path. I think if Bronny James had came out this year without his daddy doing nothing, some team would have had him on their G League. He would have been in the G League, and that's what's gonna happen with him now. Like people talking like he's just about to get some real deal with the Lakers. Now that happened, that's another conversation to be had. But yeah, we're gonna move on from this, man. Cause my girl Jill is here. This is not her wheelhouse, but I feel like this next subject will be. I'm so glad you're not here and not just me and Jason talking from a man's point of view. I did not have this video prepared, but there's a video going around, and I will give you guys a summary of the video the best way that I can, to the best of my ability. let me set the stage for y'all who are watching who did not see the video. I'm mad I didn't upload this video too, but there's a child getting a haircut, and he's there with his stepfather. And I don't know if that's mama's boyfriend or mama's husband, but in the video they were calling him the stepdad, right? Mm-hmm. The real father, the video never catches the beginning because it's real life. It ain't like you say, man, something telling me this to record. You always kind of catch with something missing from the video, right?
Yeah.
So the daddy's arguing with the stepdaddy. The barber's telling him y'all need to chill out, and he's like, "Nah, man, this is my son." Like, he like. So they arguing about the whole like, why are you at the barbershop with my son whole thing, right? And I guess they all go to the same barbershop. So, the biological father is talking shit about the mama, saying like, you married a thought and she ain't shit, and call her thought ass and tell her I'm gonna take my son, and all this kind of shit starts going off, right? Mm-hmm. And the stepdad is like, people the people in the barbershop are like, come on, Russell Westbrook, come on, Russ, come on, Russell Wilson, like, just instigate, do what niggas do, right? So he get her on the phone and he like, yeah, he here, and then he was like, this is my son, like, no, nigga, this is my son, and it's like they get into it, and the whole thing just look crazy, right? And the biological dad ends up taking the boy out of the chair and leaving with him, and the stepdad calls the mama like, he gone with the boy, and then like, oh, that's the part I left out. Like the lady was talking stupid to the daddy, like she was like, you stepped out and he stepped in, like all the the little cliche. I mean, whatever the little cliche thing is. And like, so the daddy, he getting mad, the biological daddy, he getting mad. Damn, I hate how he just fucking had this video ready. So yeah, this whole just display of ignorance jumps off, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the situation, and of course when I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, what's the podcast gonna say? What's the crew gonna say? And I say, okay, how would Jill look at this? How would Jasmine look at this? And because I got 3 ladies who I know co-parent, right? And how would Jelana look at this? So I'm like, damn, I wonder what they think, right? And y'all didn't drop their opinions, so I said, all right, cool. I want to get this shit raw. So I'm gonna give the Jasmine first. The scenario I just said, which is a common. I'm not gonna say it's a common scenario, but it's a common point of emphasis, like a point of conversation, because I co-parent too, right? And Stephanie just dated other guys outside of me. She ain't had nobody she's talking about getting married to, but I take Gabe to the barbershop. Stephanie's never taken Gabe to the barbershop on her own. Like, every haircut Gabe has ever had, I've been the one that's taken him there. Like, she don't even know she barely even know where Gabe barbershop is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big deal to me. So Jill, mother, break it down.
First of all, none of my baby daddies would never
what?
Disrespect each other like that.
Okay.
That's one. They would never speak to each other in that manner, especially in front of the children. That's one. But I got questions. So how did the stepfather get to the same barbershop that you go to without you? And if you were in communication with the barber about your haircut, then why wouldn't the barber, if you were the one that takes him to get his haircut, inform you that, hey, your son coming when you coming? Are y'all coming together?
It looked like Slick might have been the daddy asking the boy, where you at, what you doing? I'm at the barbershop, then he just pulled up.
From my understanding, he was there getting his haircut. Like,
the bio daddy was?
He was there to get his haircut.
Okay.
And saw that the son was already there with the stepfather.
That's real messy then. Yeah, that's kind of messy.
Okay. And so, from the way that the father is acting and the way that the mother is talking, he's inconsistent anyway. Because no father who's really active is going to get that upset about somebody else doing something. Like, I've just never seen it. Like, again, so all of them my baby fathers have a group chat. They work together, literally work together to get the children where they need to be. Phoenix has football. If it wasn't for Broderick and Trey, like his stepdad and his father, like getting together, and I'm not with either one of them. If it wasn't for them coordinating and making sure that he got where he needed to be, it'd be a problem. And that's haircuts, that's workouts, that's everything. And then to talk negatively about the mother to the man, she thought she a hoe in front of the son,
yeah,
and you want respect. I don't know, the whole thing just so
He came out real trash. Like he came out super trash. Cause I'm like
super trash. Who
I
gets
ain't trying
mad
to
at
blow
someone
myself up
caring for
like
their child?
Yeah, I ain't trying to blow myself up, but like I said, Stephanie ain't never seen the fucking barbershop. Like that's not even a
How he get the
conversation to be had.
opportunity? How did he get the opportunity to take your son to the barbershop?
To your son to the barbershop, yeah.
How he get the chance?
Yeah.
And I always been an advocate on any situation. Yo, you need to contact and have a talk with
Y'all
not the dude on the outside. You need to be talking to the baby mama. You need to be talking to your son's mother. Like that ain't a conversation you have with this dude. He don't know shit going on. Like whatever that son is a responsibility of yours and the lady who had it, baby mama, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Go ahead. They were trying to do for being calm and for letting him go off.
And you saw at the end, dude was like, "Man, I'm not finna get to fighting with dude in front of his kid.
I'm not in front of his child or even go back and forth." I had at the time it wasn't a wife, it was a girlfriend. She eventually became a wife, but at the time she was just a girlfriend. She got so upset and wanted me to be upset with her. You literally don't run a thing but your mouth.
What she was upset about?
Come on, so what you?
We were talking about, it had something to do with hair care. And so, baby, you bald head and your girl's like, at the time, not currently. And what the fuck you gonna tell me about taking care of some hair? And I didn't even ask you. I didn't even ask you. And so, but it was the way, it was the way that she came to me with the information.
Right.
That was just like, hold on, like, calm down. It's okay. You know, but we have a set rule. So what happens inside of my house or what happens inside of their house is how they handle it.
Right.
Yeah.
With my child. That's your business, that's your house. Anything outside of those doors becomes between me and the person I made the baby with. I can't change your house rules. If my child is over there, they have to respect your house rules. If you play my baby face, I'll kick your door in and beat your ass. I think we got that understood. So I don't have an issue with you having your reasonable rules at your house because that's your house. Anything outside of those doors, I'm not talking to you about because then it no longer becomes your concern.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's between me and him. That's it. Now, if either one of us are kind enough to allow, because of the responsibilities that they're taking on, or they are a part of the solution, because if it becomes a problem, whenever you have a problem, I cut down, we simplify. Okay, let's take all the extra people out. Who the fuck really matters in this conversation now that there's beef?
Right.
I'm not finna keep letting somebody do this adding to the beef. No, shut the fuck up. Hold on, wait a minute. Because I can't think. Goddamn. Just hold on. Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. And people don't know how to accept that. They want to be in everything. Especially when they come to their partner and they're talking to an ex. They like want to be messy and want to be, he gonna do what, girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn, lady. I know
that's clear. It looked like he clearly felt the way about something for sure.
He still feels some type of way about her.
Yeah.
Let me. I got somebody who hopping on, y'all. Who's I said, give me 5 minutes. I think I'm on the clock right now.
I saw that too.
I think I'm on the clock right now. Let me bring up my motherfucking homie in the building. We just spoke her up, man. We were just talking about her, man. She been in the comments. I'm like, help her. You can get in the comments, goddammit. You can hop on this motherfucker. My girl Jabin's in the building. Jabin, what's up with you, buddy?
What's up?
Man, go off on these niggas.
Hey,
Digging this motherfucker, man. She a hot girl all summer long, man. She put the post.
I'm outside.
I'll pull it for, man. You hear me?
She hot girl all summer, but I can't turn her camera on. Boo.
Yeah,
I look a hot mess right now, so nah.
I doubt that, but I hear you.
Man, what? I doubt that. Even on a bad day, it's better than most.
I had worked 6 days this week. I look a mess.
Yeah, it's all good. So come on, Jab. Just talk about the shit we got going on.
Oh, the bio dad it's giving deadbeat. It's giving hurt feelings. It's giving she moving on with her life. That's what it's giving.
What you think about the comment that's on the screen right now? That's really hitting the nail on the head. That's a man who I know a dad and telling the real truth right there. That's really what it is right there. Which is why I race to the barbershop of mine, because I'd be hot damn if somebody see Gabe Sain out with another nigga talking about getting his haircut. No serious. But read that right there. What you think about that, Jack?
That's what he really mad about.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Biofolly is so hot that the new dude is out in public with his son and at his barbershop.
Yep.
But I mean, if they share the barbershop, I want to do the stepdad. I wonder, has he been going to that barbershop like before all this, or was it just okay? I go.
Look, you know what, man? He's slick. Look like that ain't really his barbershop like that. Like with his energy.
Right. No,
but
they would treat him like he was outside. They would call that man Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet there's a scenario because I'm sure the mama told him take him where he been getting his barber.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
Yeah. The stepdad probably new to the game.
My baby, like right now, I believe two of them go to the same barber because that's where their sons go, and it's because of where my kids twins. Hey twins, y'all the best. I appreciate y'all.
Stay watching.
Keep my baby crispy.
Our barber stay watching.
I'm talking about and gonna keep the kids crispy. But they all go to the same barber. That's how they got to know each other. It's just one of those things where it's like, you cool. And when you go to a cool barbershop, ain't no messiness. It's like neutral territory. Ain't no beef. We trying to get a crispy line. We going to it's just like an unspoken black man rule. You know he fine. You know the line's crispy. We gonna go. Any differences come second to this haircut.
Right.
Yeah, you take that shit outside.
What, man? Black girl like outside. That's why I say as a man, bro, if it's anything, I'm not finna drop the ball when it come down to the barbershop shit, because that's so important, bro. Like, it's because it's almost, in the barbershop, bro, you have intimate conversation. You got people literally putting their hands on you. You having conversations about life, manhood, all that. I'm not finna let my son let somebody else take my son through their experience, bro. Like, but I'm saying it because I'm taking.
But but saying, here's the thing though, you got to clarify what you mean by that, because you wouldn't have a problem with it. You wouldn't have a problem with it if, say for instance, the dude that's around your son, like he a cool dude, like he's straight, you wouldn't have a problem with it. It's like if he was,
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
You would.
Yeah, I mean,
I tried to throw your lifeline.
But I'm not saying Gabe for me around here looking crazy while I'm talking about betting on another nigga be taken. No, I'm going to be the one that schedules, pay for, take him to the ball.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Now, this situation where, hey man, I scheduled Gabe for today. I can't make it. Can you? But see, that ain't gonna happen either, because me and Gabe go at the same time.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
So I mean, to your point, that means once again, bio dad is fucking off. Like, bro, that's your fault that he's there with somebody else, because you should have been taking him in the first fucking place.
Yeah, because Jason, your only child is by your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gabe mama is not my wife. So if she dating a dude that's on it, there's never a time where I'm gonna have my haircut and Gabe ain't gonna have his haircut, because we go at the exact same time. I drop off that whatever. I ain't gonna tell you what it costs, because barbers high shit. We dropped it off at the same time.
You worked it though, twin. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you worked it. You understand what I'm saying though? So it ain't gonna be no situation where I can't make it. Can you take it? No, if I can't make it,
we'll go when I can.
You'll go when I can. But it's gonna be real quick. But I can see something like that possibly, but it's not gonna be no situation where this, this my week, this your week. No, I got it.
No, I guess for me it's different because my two sons have two different fathers.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so because they know that my sons get their hair cut together and go to the same barber, they work out between the two of them who is taking the sons to the barbershop. And sometimes they do end up meeting up and then meeting separate or whatever. But it's like, all right, both of us ain't got to be there.
Who be paying? Who pay for the haircuts though? Whatever father take them.
Each father pay for their own. Like that. most of the times each father pays for their own son.
Own kid, yeah.
But sometimes there have been times where either or have paid for haircuts or I've cashed out for hair. You know, it really ain't even. That's not even.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, Jasmine, you got girls. How that work? Would you let the new girlfriend take the baby to the beauty shop?
If they hair done, I don't care. If they hair done, I really don't care.
Yeah. All right, what about her doing? What about the other girl doing the baby hair at the house?
Can she do her?
Yeah, can she do hair? Yeah, okay.
Can she do her? I don't give a fuck.
What if she just like kitchen doing like she ain't no real beautician, but you know.
I mean, it doesn't look nice, and I wouldn't care.
Nice? Are the parts straight? If she got growing hands? Is she touching my baby maliciously? If she has malicious intent for my child, no, I don't want her in my baby's head. But if this is the type of mothers that I have encountered, the stepmothers that I've encountered, that my children have, yes, she can do whatever the fuck she wants to.
Yeah, that was up.
Yeah.
My only problem is he was calling her a thought in front of dude, and he didn't say nothing, and he was saying that in front of his son. I'm like, you don't do that.
I think that the stepfather was already kind of overwhelmed and so used to him being dramatic and acting like this.
Yeah, because he was real calm. He was real calm.
He's like, okay, because this dude probably and this is just, I don't know, I could be wrong, but he don't seem like he got too much. He don't act like a motherfucker that got something to lose.
No.
Yeah.
And he's already so inconsistent and unstable. I'm not jeopardizing anything for you. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
But this conversation, this is the most exciting part of your life. Is the fact that I took your son to get his haircut, and you want everybody in the barbershop to know.
Man, listen.
He think he was doing something, showing out in front of the barbershop. But he ended up looking
because at the end of the day, most men ain't got nothing, but I can whoop your ass. Like this, a lot of men.
The barber looked like Cedric the Entertainer. He
really did.
He did, didn't he? He was just
all the barbers look old, so they couldn't step in. They really got it.
They just like, come on, and they were so they knew he wasn't.
They looked like they felt threatened, like this motherfucker finna pull out this ratchet and just go ham there.
They felt unthreatened. I thought they took that shit real unserious.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask y'all this. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday evening. And James, just hold on a little bit longer, but you can give me a little bit longer.
No, you good.
All right, James, and long line got pop on the screen. I got you. All right, ladies, you two are both co-parenting mothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
How soon is it? Because, like I said, it wasn't really clearly defined that this was a married couple we were talking about. The whole step.
Yeah.
How soon in the dating or getting to know a dude, or does that even matter? Do you put in, like, take Pooh to the barbershop, like, or take, you know what I'm saying? And James, I know it's a difficult question to you because you don't have any boys, so you might even understand the dynamic of fathers taking their son to the barbershop, or even been in the barbershop before. So, because I don't know who this nigga was. Like, it's like, he could have been the third, fourth, fifth nigga she did this with.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to take dude's side. I hope y'all don't think nobody watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if she was or he is, what she doing doesn't negate your responsibility as his dad and not being there.
Right.
Yeah.
You still want there. Five niggas in, you still like.
But let's remove the whole barbershop dynamic. At what point do you start bringing dudes in on the, hey, can you pick so and so up from school?
No, that'd be for me. That'd be a long time. Even if I have a son, I'm like, no, that's who.
There's so many factors that go. That can't.
Yeah.
That ain't no.
No set thing.
Man, I think
I ain't breaking no random people around my kids.
It took me having a kid with my ex-husband, like for the real responsibility of him helping with the other children to kick in.
You said y'all were married before you started doing it?
We had our first child before we got married, but it took us having a child together for him to really take the reins over and like being so responsible, because they had active fathers, so he really didn't have much to do because their dads are active. Like, I don't want or ask for nothing. Like whatever needs to happen for the kids always happens for the kids. Period. Somebody gonna do it. It's gonna get done. And so he didn't have much to step up to do. So it took us having a child and living together for that to be something that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like when we living in separate homes and we not I don't need what? No, I got I don't need you. I don't need your help. But when we started living together and had a child,
Chris said at least a year, and it depends on how the relationship is going and how dude interacts with the kid as well as how old the kid is.
Yeah.
But you know where I work, I see too many horror stories about my, kids and mama's boyfriend because they always the ones. So they the main ones. Have
you seen the nepotism? I mean nepophilia? No.
What? Necrophilia? No, that's
damn the light.
Necromancy.
Ugly boy.
What?
What'd you say?
The light ain't turned green yet. The motherfucker honked the horn. Slow down, please.
Hey, Jazz, when you wasn't at wrestling last time when Jill came in and acted the goddamn fool. So nigga, you still wearing phone paws, this nigga.
No, because
he shame the shit out of that nigga.
No,
you were there with the David.
Yeah.
He was doing too much. He was doing way too fucking much, and he was talking too much. And my sister wasn't there. And my sister is normally the shit talker, so I had to do all the heckling on my own.
Hold on.
Yeah.
20-second time out. Your sister talks more shit than you. Jeez.
I ain't never heard your sister say a word. I ain't never heard your sister talk at all.
Man.
Let me set up the story.
I'm the nice one.
Let me set up the story. Let me set up the story, but stay in work mode as well. I'm a commentator for 901 Wrestling, right? Jill's brother is one of the athletes for our company, right? And the show was over. This guy was talking shit to Jill's brother after the show. Jill told him he don't do that.
Show over, nigga. Damn. The show
I had to grab Jill. Like Jill. I don't want you to get to fighting in here with a man because I know your brother's gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm trying not to be on the news. Like, can you please be quiet?
He was getting too personal with my brother, and when the show be over,
the show was over.
I'm in the middle of having a conversation with my brother, and I can't talk to him because some 37-year-old motherfucker and phone posits, unironed dingy white tee and some khakis.
I just let work. I just love work.
You don't never see no iron. Everybody's don't wear that.
Jill playing his ass.
Pissing me off. Like, I'm trying to talk to my brother, bro. Like, be quiet. He wouldn't stop. So I roasted his ass. Shut the fuck up.
That shit was so goddamn funny, bro. Man, that shit was funny as hell.
His ugly ass took his glasses off. Ugh, brother. Ugly.
Hey, I saw somebody slid in the chat try to be funny. I said, I'm for the rock this nigga. I said, nah, I saw who it was. I humbled her real quick, man. This is my guy, Carlos Duncan, man. He world famous checker, bro. I got humbled real quick. Hey, whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say about it.
We're saying you got it. You got it.
Hey, you got it, man, for sure. That's my guy, man. My guy. Carlos, you good, bro? No, he gonna slide. No, he gonna slide check in the comment though. But yeah, but that's my guy, Carlos Duncan. But yeah, for sure though. But yeah, what we were saying? Oh, we still talking about the dad's name, right? Yeah. But yeah, man, if you're a dad, if you and the baby mama didn't work out, man, go either take the kids to your own goddamn self, but don't worry about who the fuck taking them to the bottom.
That's part of it. All them little shots you probably listen. If you done moved on, man, and you got other shit going on, you don't give a damn about. I mean, you care about your kid and shit, but
you do it. I don't worry about who she get to
going on, what she doing, all that. Like I've been it. Like I said a couple episodes ago, before I got married, I had a life. I had messed with a bunch of chicks that had kids. And the first conversation out of everyone was, yo, so what kind of relationship you got with, especially if you finna bring your kid around me. You know, and a lot of times it was dating to the point where it didn't get that serious where it's time to meet your kids and all that. We didn't even get that far. Some ladies introduced me to their kids off top, some didn't. My longest relationship with somebody with a kid, we was living together. Kids, she had 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. And what's funny, I knew one of the baby daddies before I was like, damn, so that's your baby daddy?
Yeah.
I done seen your kid. I knew your kid looked familiar. Like, I done seen your kid with your baby daddy. And like, so it was one of them things.
Memphis,
bro,
Yo.
Mayberry.
Memphis is Mayberry, bro.
Somebody walked up on me looking at Phoenix. Ain't that not too much?
Yeah. So I mean, with you, and one of the guys wasn't all the way cool with me being in her life. You know what I'm saying? It was he wasn't as bad as the barbershop dude, but he felt some kind of way that she had moved on. And really, when I kind of talked to him off by himself, I understood why he felt. Now I ain't gonna say threatened, but I understood why he felt the way about me being in her life because of how they ended. And like I told him, I was like, bro, I hate that shit happened. I appreciate the heads up, for what you went through with her and all that. But even then, it was certain shit that I didn't do with his son because I knew that it probably would make him feel a certain kind of way. You got to check yourself a lot of times with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do something with somebody else's kid that I would feel weird about if somebody did that with a kid of mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be self-conscious and self-aware about that too. Yeah. Don't be disrespectful, bro. Like, I would feel weird about if I didn't get my hair cut at that spot and I'm taking him to a spot where I know him and his daddy comes here. That would be kind of weird for me to do. I wouldn't do it. If me and her have conversation. You
said something real, bro. You said something real. Go ahead.
If me and her have a conversation, she like, well, he need a haircut. You need to take him to this barbershop or whatever. Like, I'm finna take him to my barbershop where I go get my hair cut. Or if I don't go to no barbershop, I'm finna cut his hair. Like, I'm not finna go into somebody else's home court.
You goddamn jungle.
Bro, and this nigga crazy. He can pop up at any time. Yeah.
I mean, him being
but
crazy.
It sound like the way the stepdaddy was acting, like he was just like doing what.
Don't be on no Russell Wilson shit.
He was doing too much too now. If you go back and watch that video, dude was on some other shit too now. His energy was kind of goofball too, bro. If you really go back and watch that video.
The stepdaddy.
It
was just little shit.
Well, we also have to understand that it's very possible the dynamic could be that the stepfather is the one that takes the child to school and picks him up.
Oh yeah, but no, that's who he.
For real, Jill.
Take a shower.
Yeah.
And so this dude who ain't seen this boy in 2-3 months randomly sees him in the barbershop. That's my son, and and doing all that extra shit. He too calm.
All right, well, check this out. How much of responsibility? Who all responsibility is it? Because all this really could have got solved with a basic ass conversation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who all responsibility is it for? Because like with me, if I'm messing with a girl and she got kids and I'm in the kid's life like that, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to have some type of civil conversation with the dad.
You got to, bro.
Just to break the ice. Or, hey, man, what you on? Like, how you deal with this?
My children's fathers, they met each other before they met the children.
But you know what I'm saying, though? You can tell
they talked it out.
Them niggas ain't had no level of conversation. And see, like,
I'm saying, but if you look at that video, dude was like, man, I told you not to, and I couldn't understand, not to take up for him, but it seems like bruh done said something to him and baby mama, like, look, I don't need you around my son. And if there was a conversation had, bro, you still gotta start treading lightly if you the stepdad.
How you doing shit, yeah?
Because even if you're the greatest stepdad in the world, if you know this man is a live wire, he hot, it's certain shit that I'm not doing with your son in public. Because it might run a chance of you running up until we married and I married this woman. When we married, yeah, bro, you can act because that's my stepson. Hey, I'm
gonna say something too, man. I'm gonna say something. I'm about to wrap the show up. I'm gonna take this motherfucker a whole nother place. As a man who has dated women who've had children, well, even married a woman, Sabrina is my 22-year-old daughter. She was 2 when I met her mama, right? Me personally, bro, I'm not even walking into that shit, bro. Like, I'm not even finna give no woman that kind of crazy shit you got going on.
Yeah. Now you said mouthful, bro.
That's regardless of how fine you is, how much I love you, man. I'm not.
Got the roll.
If your shit that ignorant, man, I'm not fooling with you.
I don't watch Lifetime, but I know a lot of women that watch Lifetime and have told me about crazy ass shit. And that shit can go left. Bro,
if you go back and watch that video, man, hold on. Listen, Jill. I see you looking up in the air. Listen. If you go back and watch that video, man, she slick using that stepdaddy as a weapon against her by your dad. If you really go back and watch that shit, man, like for real though, she almost like weaponizing her dude.
No, he's weaponizing his ego.
I'm not trying to say dude in the right at all. Now, don't get it twisted.
And my thing is, why is it her responsibility to tiptoe for grown men? This is a conversation that I had with my children's father. Real plain and simple. You either all in or you are all out.
Yeah, that flimsy stuff.
I will get them another daddy, and I did.
We're
not waiting. We're not. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have a little insight about my son, about Phoenix. Phoenix has 3 father figures in his life, 3 men that he can actually call dad, that teach him different things about being a man. The one who cuts the umbilical cord is not his biological father. His name is Derek. That is my oldest daughter's father. And then he has his father. And then he has my ex-husband. Okay? All 3 men have the right to say that they are his dad. All 3 of them. All 3 men agree that each of them have a right to have that title in his life. One of them just took him to Disneyland. The other one just took him to get cleats. The other one just, you know what I'm saying? So, but because they decided that their ego, because we had a conversation, because it wasn't always easy like that. Oh, you stepped in. Oh, we wasn't waiting on you. My son wasn't waiting on you to decide that you were ready to do what you needed to do for him to get what he needed in his life. Oh, I said all in or all out. He eat every motherfucking day. He needs clothes every day. He needs love and care. He needs people to pour into him every day.
Yeah.
Next. Bitch, I'm not arguing with you. Next. Now, if you get your shit together and you can spin the block, then spin that bitch.
Yeah.
But next, the fuck, we're not having this conversation. So for him to think he can yo-yo, pick up and put down anytime he wants, I don't agree with that shit. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, play with your mammy.
Do you feel that as a man, that a man has to? Are you offended by a man saying if a woman has baby daddy drama, that I'm not fooling with it? Are you okay with hearing that? Right, you agree? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't got no drama.
Because you also manage. You're a woman who manages. You keep the bullshit out of your shit. You a woman who manages. Yeah.
You come to my son football game, all the men there standing next to each other, talking, conversing.
Yeah.
Hell, probably
Jill, you got that Lisa Bonet pom pom, don't you?
You said what? What you say?
That E-Badu.
I said you must got that Lisa Bonet pom pom.
I'm just saying.
Crazy.
She didn't even get her thought out. She said, I'm just saying.
But I'm saying, baby, if you go back and watch that video, man, the baby mama on some bullshit too.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad characters.
I hope none of this come out like I'm taking dude's side, because dude's an absolute
clown.
Yeah,
but you also got to be careful for the position you putting your husband and your dude in.
It
trying to
never happen.
Use him to, you know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with how the situation came about at all. I think that if there had been a clear, honest conversation about where everybody stood and what position, then it wouldn't be no issue. The fact that he even felt comfortable saying, I told you, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
About a child that I clothe and feed and take care of every day because you donated sperm 6 years ago?
Right.
Yeah, and that little boy, he looked like a baby too, like 4 or 5. I felt bad. I was like, you acting a fool.
Man, he's just sitting there like...
Yeah, he's just sitting there looking all innocent. I'm like, damn.
We should have had the men stand by the door and then let the little kid go free and see who he ran to. Shit.
You so stupid.
That was
I got a new topic.
Like how they do a puppy.
Oh man,
I got a new topic, guys. You can rock with it. If you can't, hold on. If you can't, hold on, y'all. I'm typing that John up as we speak, man.
You good? You good?
Y'all can rock.
Man, I would have been. I would have been low down, man. Look, I would have called. I would have told. Man, I would have told dude. I said, look, I tell you what, man. You want to take your son? Go ahead. I would have left that motherfucking barber shop. You can get your son. I'm gonna call her and be like, look, when you get your shit together, call.
Yeah.
Right. All right, y'all. Let me get to the new topic, man. We're gonna move about that, man. We're gonna give it about 15 more minutes of the topic right here. All right, y'all. Set the table before I drop the topic, man. All right, a lot of people, there's a lot of crime going on in Memphis. Cars getting broken into, niggas acting a goddamn fool. Jasmine, with your line of work, I know you be seeing the shit firsthand, right? Everybody, we see it, right? Then you have people talk about, man, I gotta get up out of Memphis. I don't see no opportunity here, man. I can't make it, man. But bitch, you working a goddamn call center, hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch,
we've been hearing that for 20 years.
Goddamn, where the fuck you move? All right, y'all. So with that being said, I always be thinking, like, you bitches always talk about, I had to get up out of Memphis. Oh, I don't miss a day, girl. If I could have left 10 years ago. I got a question for you, hoes. I need you to look at the screen, man. This is a question I got for you, hoes, man. Do y'all hoes be moving out of town for a body count reset? I just want to know, man.
Where did you get this from? How you come up with this theory?
I'm being real, man. Like, for real, because we were talking about, because y'all conversation y'all had earlier, you was talking about, Jason, you was talking about you messing with a chick and her baby daddy knew you in this Memphis Mayberry, right? And I was gonna end the show by saying, just remember, man, it's Memphis. If your bitch bad, somebody used to fuck your bitch. Like somebody used to mess with your bitch. In case let's she from out of town or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just brought to my head the question, man, do y'all hold people moving out of town so you can get a new batch of niggas who don't know you ain't shit, man? Like, for real.
I'm finna say something messy, and I'm finna say something scandalous, and I don't care.
Come on.
And ho, if you watching, if I ever see you, I'm still gonna beat your ass.
She finna pop out and show niggas.
But I know one person in particular. But what's so crazy is she moved to reset her body count. Everywhere she went, she just got more of a body count. Bitch, you gotta
But it's a new body count. They don't know she switched that mode out.
But that's exactly what they do. They get toe out and woe out here. And
don't nobody want to.
And men try to do it too. Men do it, but they do it in the sense of being lame. They out lamed. And so they go somewhere for a new lame career. Women reset some coochie and men reset their motherfucking reputation.
They lame.
Reset that lane.
Take them sparkly shoes to Atlanta. That's where your people at. You ain't getting away with that shit here, buddy.
Yeah, bro. I just want to throw that out there, man. I see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they do.
If you go out of town, don't nobody know you, man. You can
start. I'm fat, and I'm finna order my food, and I want y'all to hear me. So hold on.
All right, go ahead. Listen, Jill about to order some food.
I wonder if she in the wing spot.
She looks like someone that got some good ass food. They got them tabs with the water dripping in them.
Okay, y'all know Baba's. They have a spot out east called Mandy DB, and I came here when they opened. With Memphis Tourism, and we tried the food and it was good, and I knew it was good because they be good when we was in Haven. But this one I'm gonna get some oxtails and some lamb. So hold on.
Where you at now? What's the name of the motherfucker?
I'm sorry. Give me what's called. I'm trying to turn my camera around. Can I turn the camera around? Hold on one second. I'm gonna show y'all.
All right.
Bala.
But out east is called Mandy DB. But I'm in the one out east, and I'm the one in the Haven. It is good.
Damn.
It is good. Y'all look this.
Shit.
Oh, okay. we all big bags.
Big bags. Y'all hold on.
Big bag.
That look good.
But for real though, y'all. But I be noticing this shit though, man. Like it be some of these man folks talk about they getting them a moving, man. Y'all just some hoes. Y'all just trying. You just trying to. A lot of stuff y'all be talking about. Y'all can do this shit.
Start. They don't have to be with the body count. Maybe they just want a fresh start with their life.
Right, fresh start includes a fresh pussy, goddamn it.
I'm trying to be nice.
But I ain't lying.
They come here too. We get
they come here for
it doesn't matter. We get
them niggas in Memphis know me. Ooh, doing the goddamn hurricane. Shit.
Katrina.
Yeah.
Oh, they flooded everywhere.
We got some transplants.
Man, transplants, yeah.
that bad pussy transplant too, goddamn.
Oh, that transplant, real jazz, for real. But I guess so. I mean, and it'll go under the disguise of the guise of, oh well, I'm looking for another employment opportunity. You know,
you working fed, huh?
That pay don't even out.
Clock in, bitch. What you talking about?
Man, listen, Popeyes play the same thing everywhere.
There's some Popeyes everywhere. You can never laugh. Man, he hold me right. You reset that motherfucking body count, bro. Y'all can say what you want to say, bro. I know too many hoes that have benefited from that shit.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you something else that the hoes benefited off of, man.
What's
the
that?
Goddamn pandemic.
Hey, well, how you mean? What's explain yourself? What
I
you
know
mean?
a hoe right now, bro. A lot of people got divorced during the pandemic. They didn't plan on getting on divorce, but when they had to sit up under their wife for them 2-3 months every day, looking at that motherfucker, they started realizing I really don't like this motherfucker, and the women realized this nigga ain't shit. Like cheap ass niggas who had to sit up on their wife, the niggas started getting caught up. Them side bitches like, damn nigga, you chose the wife over me, and like a lot of people got divorced during that time type shit, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, a lot of folks moved on.
It was a new fleet of niggas who didn't know what hoes was hoes out here. You feel me? Cause bro, when I got divorced, I came in green as fuck. You hear me? I ain't know, nigga, your motherfucking ass. I got a story to tell y'all motherfucking ass about this nigga who ain't shit, bro. This nigga sitting there watching me drown in hoism. This nigga watching me.
I was like, I said, man, I ain't gonna tell my guy because I don't think he taking this shit serious. So I didn't know what level y'all was on either. Then when you was like, man, do you think? I said, man, bro, eject, parachute, nigga, get out of that shit. No sir.
But the point I'm trying to make, is that a lot of people got divorced during the pandemic who had been married 10, 12 years and had been off the scene. They didn't know who was
longer than that.
Right. They didn't know who when talking about shit. They didn't know male and female. They didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in that category.
I saw some nothing assholes come up during the pandemic. Like, damn, you got you a whole husband. Cause
you in that category too,
time, bro. They ain't trying to be single too long. They trying to get right back married.
So, Jazz, you got caught up in the pandemic whirlwind.
Yeah, it happened 2020, and I was trying to go the forgiveness route and stuff, but it wasn't working out. So yeah, I tried. People can't say
COVID broke up more than y'all goddamn breathing pattern. Broke up more than some phlegm in your chest, goddamn. Man, COVID had niggas moving ignorant. Some niggas thought that was the last piece of pussy niggas gonna get during the pandemic. I'm with you, bitch. This might be it, goddamn. This might be the last piece of ass I can get.
I think a bigger year for breakups wasn't even 2020. It probably was 2021 when shit opened back up.
Niggas like, bitch, I can make it, ho. I can survive. I learned it now, bitch. I'm thinking, what if you are the bitch I die with?
I'm back, y'all.
Hey, Jill, you didn't get swept up in the COVID fuckery. Sain said it was a lot of folk that broke up around COVID and a lot of shit. You know, with the resetting of the body count, like a lot of folk got food and.
I 100. Now we broke up before that.
Jill broke up before then. All I know is Jasmine came with the body sculpting nigga in 2021.
Oh yeah.
What I was in the best shape of my life in 2020.
Hey, when your girl start working out, you better well start counting down.
Exactly.
If y'all ain't workout partners, my nigga, it's over for your ass. She would get your ass up out of here.
I was jogging for real, 5 miles a day. I don't know what shit I was on, but
hey, if your girl getting fine, nigga, and you ain't, nigga, hey, she gonna leave your ass.
Listen, for everybody out there who think it's too late in the year to be sexy, tomorrow is the first. It's the middle of the year.
Yeah,
I'm big that back. Go to the gym. Go walk outside.
It's never too late.
Chris said something real. Look, y'all. Look, Chris said a lot of girls got pregnant too. A lot of you old bitches.
Ugh, no, I'm staying away from that.
A lot of you old hoes got pregnant like a motherfucker in the pandemic. Y'all motherfuckers got how to use a condom.
Now, people always talk about how many kids I have. My biological children are 4 years apart.
You ain't had no baby after no damn coat.
But I'm just saying, when people be having those accidental babies, just know that all my kids are 4 years apart. It ain't not a one here. No. I know a hoe had a baby. She had a baby in 2000. She had a baby in 2020, 21, 22, and 23.
Yeah,
damn.
You let me
say this.
You can't be pregnant for 3 years. Oh, no. Nope.
I'm going to say this, y'all. We're going to wrap this joint up, man. And I appreciate y'all hopping on. Jasmine, definitely appreciate you hopping on, but I know you were busy, had stuff going on. I'm going to say this and we're going to let it go, man. It's just a word of advice. I'm going to start giving words of advice to everybody out there. Some of y'all, you're too old, yet ironically not old enough to be getting nutted in. I'm gonna leave that with y'all. Let that sink in.
No, you gotta hop to it.
Exactly.
You gotta spit on that thing.
Some of y'all are too old. Listen. Jill, did you get it, Jill? Did you get it free? Some of y'all hoes out there, you were too old, yet ironically not old enough to be getting nutted in. You gotta understand, baby. If you bound about 40, 42, you're too old to get nutted in, but you ain't too old to get nutted in because you still have babies. So if you was too old, you could nut away. Just let niggas bust all in you. But hey, y'all too old getting that old enough to be getting nutted in for real.
I mean,
just take it as a word.
They getting caught up in. I don't know. So there's a thing that happens in women right before they hit menopause where they just get like
baby fever.
Not even just a baby fever, just a spike in estrogen where their libido comes back and they, want to be fun and adventurous and like they get their second wind and they like, and they is right into a late child.
I ain't gonna lie. I be blaming these niggas more than that though, man. I know niggas old as hell. Like niggas, you don't know how to use a fucking condom, bro. Why is you fucking nutting them women to get like niggas be 50 years old?
They be leaving that little dust powder up in there.
Right, married ass men getting side bitches pregnant. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
At 52, you got a side chicken. You got a baby on the way at 52, and it ain't with you.
You going bearing the bitch? You get bitches pregnant at 50.
Birdbacking, bro. Birdbacking.
Bitch, if you my side bitch, I might even bust in the same room you in. Fuck you doing busting in these bitches for, bro? These niggas is weirdos, bro.
I think.
Hey, what was the cover on the first episode?
Oh, some of that raw chicken. We gonna leave that alone.
I think a lot of people just lack love and self-respect and all the things that you're supposed to learn when you were a child, but your parents didn't have any for themselves, so they couldn't teach you how to have some for yourself. And,
even if you ain't got love and respect, you should have common sense.
Yeah.
I think common sense comes with the. Some people aren't talking.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think condoms are fucking amazing, bro. I mean, I do like raw sex. I think it's cool, but I'm cool with condoms too, bro. I've had some pretty awesome releases that I was able to just throw away and move on.
Hey,
it's kind of like making Rotel with the plastic liner in there. Right?
I don't like Rotel.
It's still good as shit, bro. Like, then I can just take the whole bag and throw it away. I ain't gonna be in the scrub. Like I'm pretty cool with condoms, bro. I'm sorry. It's just
Rotel nasty. I just want everybody to know Rotel nasty.
Oh my god.
But you understand the analogy, right?
She don't, because she don't eat Rotel.
I get it.
I'm pro condom. I think condoms are fucking awesome, bro. Like, I think they're pretty awesome. Like, and then you can kind of gauge, like, damn, I ain't getting enough pussy. Like, I bought this pack of 12 in fucking March. Just June, I still got 3 of these bitches left. Yeah, I ain't getting enough pussy.
Not me hating.
You get like a physical representation of how much pussy you get. Like I go back, I love going back to the store. Like, yeah, y'all niggas see I'm getting pussy out here. Goddamn, I love get back in the line. I just bought that 24 pack of you bitches. I ain't giving these motherfuckers away like the health department, bitch. Usually,
what's wrong with you saying?
Man, y'all know I just gotta get these jokes off. Man. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love the crew, man. I love how y'all can hop in today. How y'all like the format? I'm talking to the crew now. How y'all like the format of we just pick a time? If you can do it, you can do it. You can't, I ain't mad at you.
I mean, that's the only thing that's gonna be able to work.
Yeah.
Trying to take a time ain't gonna
I
roll.
mean, we all have our own lives. We all have so much going on, and it's not that we don't take this serious. It's just so many real life responsibilities.
It's hard to get a lot of people on here all at the same time.
Especially when because you chose us for a reason. You chose us because we are responsible and leaders and this and that, and because we have life experiences and a lot going on. But because of that, that's also the exact reason why we can't seem to get into a groove. Is because of the same reason why we have such good conversations. We got so much going on.
Speaking of that, do you mind sharing kind of what you do or any opportunities y'all may have coming up for people in the city? Can we help the people?
We can for sure help the people. So I am with Welcome to Memphis. It is a subsidiary of Memphis Tourism. So while Memphis Tourism handles the people that come into the city, Welcome to Memphis support, trains, and recognize the people who take care of those people. So anyone who works in hotels, restaurants, or attractions. So like docents, servers, bartenders, musicians even. Just anyone drivers, security, like there's just so many different facets of hospitality. And so we have a jobs board that we update daily with jobs in the Mid-South area. I think people need to understand that the tourism industry is $1 billion industry for the city. We're the third highest employers. So we have FedEx, you have the distribution system, you have tourism, and then you have the medical field. So there are jobs every day being posted. That's cooks, housekeepers, literally anything. We're working with the state right now to help people who have disabilities. So hard of hearing, hard of seeing, we're putting them in jobs in hospitality. So if you want to get into a job, I know you have kids who are turning 16 and y'all want them to go to McDonald's, send them to a restaurant to be a host. Send them somewhere where they're getting connections. Like there's just so many opportunities. But feel free to reach out to me. If you know someone who's looking for a job in the hospitality industry, we have tabling events that are coming up at like Redbird Games and Over and Shell. We just had a job fair. We have another big job fair coming up soon. But that's what I do.
So
and I love it.
Let me know if I'm mistaken, but if let's say I'm a restaurant owner, right? And I'm man, I just can't keep good people. Could we bring you guys in to help train my employees? Is that something y'all do?
That's exactly what we do. Thank you so much.
Okay. So somebody can reach out to you guys about setting up some training experiences for.
Because a lot of times there's a disconnect in culture. Right now, there's 7 generations in the workforce. 7.
No, Lord.
Trying to have
too many people.
You're trying to have
again. That's too old to begin that in. You're not old enough at the same time. But go ahead.
So you're trying to talk to Miss Deborah, who thinks she know everything, and then Lil Debo don't know nothing. And you're one person like this in the middle that's trying to have conversations with every generation and get through to them and get them to be responsible and work together. And it's really difficult. Yeah. And this new generation of people, we don't stay in jobs. You stress me out and you make me feel bad about myself and you ain't serving my purpose. I'm throwing them deuces as you should. And they try to say people don't want to work. You don't want to be respectful. So there's like a catch-22 where you're trying to get employers to treat their employees like human beings, which I already can't afford bread. And you're going to stress me out when I get here? No. Yeah. There has to be some mutual respect. There has to be some take and some give. So we go in and we help with those conversations to make sure they have a good culture for people to want to work there, to have retention.
Right.
People don't leave jobs. They leave people.
Yep.
So
good shit. Well, thank you, Jill.
No
I
problem.
appreciate you. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Well, y'all, we're going to slide about this jump, man. I appreciate y'all time today. We had fun per usual. This show really ain't got no plan, no purpose. We really just do this shit to have fun with each other.
But that's the plan and the purpose.
That's the plan and the purpose.
That's the plan and the
purpose. Somebody caught a word today. Might not even be the word we thought we was giving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And remember, the word I gave y'all.
Shut up.
Too old. Yet ironically, not old enough.
Not old enough.
And we'll leave y'all at that. We'll leave y'all with that. And we'll see you next time.